Yes, folks, it's Aston again, and wait, let me turn off this light, man, because it didn't make any difference. Well, it's a football show. We're talking about Arsenal's game against Aston Villa. Where do I start? I thought it was a pretty good game. Actually, Andrew will be joining me in a minute or in a second. I thought it wasn't a good game. Let's get it off the back. It wasn't a very good game. It was more a boring game where nothing went right for us at all. Hold on one sec. Yeah, nothing went right for us at all. It was hard to watch. The first half, especially. Villa got the goal really early. Mistakes upon mistakes. I think Holden should have got closer to the player and blocked him, but he didn't, and it's terrible. Cedric obviously made a mistake in the build-up. You know, we just got mistakes for our whole team. The team's just full of mistakes. It's terrible. And whoever decided to sell that Emiliano Martinez was an idiot. Was a real idiot. You know, it's amazing when you think you let go. Arsenal have let go of such great players, man, or even like players that are better than what we have now. I mean, I don't even think Martinez is much worse than Leno. I think he's better actually. 11 clean sheets he's got now in a row, and I don't know. It's a mess. So yeah, so Villa got this goal early, in 2 minutes, and then I don't know. It was pretty much all Arsenal after that. I think that let me check the statistics. I mean, we had 66% of the possession in the end, 14 shots to their 12. The only thing is, our shots, we just didn't have the end product today. I felt like we just didn't have, like, if you look at it, we had 3 shots on target. They had 8, and they had 12 shots. From their 12 shots, 8 were on target. From our 12, 14 shots, 3 on target. Terrible. Committed the same amount of fouls. And it was just a mess, man. It was just terrible to watch. It was another boring game. But I still think for the last 2 games, I would say we was unlucky. Today we just played bad. Well, I'm not even gonna say we played bad. It just didn't go for us. It didn't go for us at all. So because we didn't get the result, everyone will look at it and say we played bad. I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say we didn't get over the green. And I'm not about to jump in and say, yeah, it's over, you know, we're not back and stuff, but we just need to get back out, man. We pull ourselves out. Because when you look at all our players, you know, maybe Saka's probably once again our best player. What the? Who's calling me? I'm live. Wait, this guy's probably trying to. Yes, my brother. Where are you? You're not coming online. Oh wait, I can't hear you. Hello.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Oh, this is Zoom. I can't get on it.
Just click on that link. It gets you straight on.
Yeah, but I need to. I can't use it off my phone. I need to use it on my tablet, blood. I can't get on it.
Oh, the thing is, my camera's not working on Zoom. That's why I had to go on this one. Damn.
Oh man, I'll try and see what I can do, man. I'm trying to get onto the Zoom. I'm trying to get it on my tablet.
All right.
I can't get on it on my phone because my phone's Android and it's just messing about.
Okay, you just gotta click the link. That's it. You just click the link and it through the browser and it through the browser, Google browser or something. Just click the link.
The link on my phone. I'm trying to get the link onto my tablet. You get what I'm trying to say?
Oh, do you have an email? Do you want me to send it to your email?
Yeah, send it to my email. I'll send you an email address. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, cool.
All right. Yeah. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties today. Normally we use Zoom, but for some reason my camera's not coming up on Zoom, and yeah, it's because of that. I've had to go on to obviously StreamYard. Thanks StreamYard. and then obviously it's all technical difficulties when you get your people, your hosts, your co-hosts to try and do it, and they don't know because it's technical, you know, so they don't really know. It's like last minute thing, and they gotta be like all hutching around. Anyway, so getting back to the stuff. Yeah, nothing seemed to go right for us today. And then obviously we had another questionable, and this is what I said in the last video, but a questionable situation where Saka was fouled. He was pretty much through. Last man, clearly last man. But the thing is, the problem is it just happened just inside the half. But he was still like last man. You know, I guess Villa were playing a high line. He's gone through 1-on-1. But it would have, I think he would have beaten for pace too. Saka's quite fast. And what happened? He won, I think who actually ran? Let me see. Someone, was it this? What's his name? The Villa player. It doesn't matter. The Villa left back. Yeah. He tripped over Saka. And then, yeah. The referee doesn't even call a foul, actually. And if it was a foul, it should have been a red card. Because we saw last week, the same situation with Luis was a foul. Got red card instantly. So it's just annoying, really. It's just annoying when you watch these games and you see it go one way for one team, and for the other team, it's like, nah, they're all right. They can do it because it's Villa or it's Manchester United or it's Liverpool. But when it's Arsenal, yeah, come on, we got to make sure they get sent off. Make sure they're at a disadvantage at all costs. That's how it feels like a lot with Arsenal, especially over the past. When you look over the past, I mean, going back, some of you guys are young, but let's say the last 20 years, you've just seen that Arsenal have always been on the receiving end of some questionable decisions. It's just not been good. It's really not been good. So yeah, not really. I don't even know, man. I'm trying to figure out what we can do to actually put it back. First thing we've got to do is stop playing Willian. You know, he was good at Chelsea, but he's not good at Arsenal, and that's it. So I don't know what he's doing with okay. Here's my boy. I don't know what he's doing with Arteta to be always yes, my brother. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing with. He seems to, yeah, sorry. I'm just quickly talking. He doesn't, he seems to always get, oh man. Wait. Always seems to get a place in the team. I'm talking about Willian. I don't know what he's doing to get in the team, man. So anyway, what do you think of today's game, man? I thought it was I thought it was weird. I thought it was a game where nothing really came off for us. I thought we had a lot of the play, flashes of good stuff, but mainly it was like a boring, I don't know, man. It just didn't come together. What do you think? You don't look happy. You don't look.
First thing first, man. You give me some drama story getting onto this link.
Really?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man.
But actually,
change the goal quality at the last minute, man.
I know, sorry, man. You know me, man. It wasn't my fault, man. My camera wasn't working on Zoom, so I had to think of something quick. And I'm gonna have to obviously diagnose the problem later. Find out why Zoom's not accepting my camera. Need to buy a second one, I think. Double up on everything. Wow. Got 2 microphones, just 1 camera, man. I need to get a second one. Anyway, okay, yeah. So today's game. What do you think? Wheels are falling off.
First thing first, yeah. Our January transfer window, I thought was good because we got people off the wage bill. But it's now showing that we had a dreadful transfer window. The reason why, because it's poor management, number one, from Arteta. He's too eager to get people out because he can't handle the dressing room. And the reason why he can't handle the dressing room is because he's a novice. you know what I'm saying? He's somebody that has just got into management, and as a result of just getting into the management, he's got players there that are not playing games, that are on big money, and he can't motivate and get them going. So he's rushed to get players out. First and foremost, yeah, they made a mistake in the summer by selling Martinez to Aston Villa.
That's what I just said. That should never happen.
And what should have happened was you should have said to Leno, "You're going to be my number 2 because Martinez has won the FA Cup with us. So you're going to be my number 1." You should have said that first and foremost to Leno. Then Leno, because Leno has got years left on his contract, he has to take a back seat anyhow. Martinez now, 1 year left in his contract. You say, "Listen, Martinez, sign the thing. You're my number 1. I don't care what you put in the contract. You're my number 1. Job done." You got 2 top keepers there. So they was eager for the money. They sold Martinez now, and then on top of that, now what they've done is they've sold Klasnak, which is our left back, our deputy left back. They sold him. Don't they even sent him on loan? That's the worst thing. They sent him on loan. They sent this idiot on loan, and then not brought a left back in.
No.
How does that work?
Just trying to plug up holes, man.
Playing, and then you've got 4 right backs. You got 4 right backs. Shall I give you the list?
Yeah.
I'll give you the list.
Yeah, give me the list. Yeah.
Cedric, Chambers, Maitland-Niles.
Yeah.
4 right backs. And out of the 4 right backs, yeah, we're playing the worst one. Week in, week out.
No.
Bro, listen. It's a problem at Arsenal. And you know what? Them 5-6 wins that we had on the bounce, yeah? It papered up a lot of the cracks that's going on at Arsenal. The cracks,
I don't know if I'd say that.
Say again.
I don't know if I'd say that, man. I'd say we was due to have a little run, and that's what we had. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it's. I think a lot of you're not now all of a sudden Arteta or a fan of Arteta. You know what's going to happen. So I think he never really papered the cracks. We're just all waiting for this next little run, this barren run which we're in now. We've lost 3 games on the bounce. You know, we're not getting rub of the green. The last 2 games, especially, we didn't get no rub of the green. You know what I mean? That questionable decision with Luiz, that was never a red card. Never. Today was the first game because I thought the last game we played well until we got the man sent off. And even the game against, was it Manchester? Actually, who did we lose to? We lost to the last 2 games we lost. I can't remember, my brain's blank. I thought like we didn't play badly in those 2 games until we went down to 10 men, or, you know, obviously we got some bad luck. Today was a game where I thought, what the hell, man? What is this?
Listen, you lose games, yeah? Small margins. Your decisions, what you make in the transfer market affects the results that you get. That's a fact. Yeah? And we're seeing the decisions that was made in the transfer market affecting us today because we have problems. Kieran Tierney has got an injury. They don't even know what the injury is. Who knows when he's coming back? So you got to continue to play Cedric at left back. It's all about management. It's all about what you got in your arsenal. It's all about what you got in your tools because at the end of the day, you got to put 11 players out. You cannot be playing a right back, our best right back at left back, and playing our poorest right back at right back. It just can't happen. That's bullshit. And even today, the substitutions were unbelievable. Why are you taking off Lacazette?
Yeah.
Why are you taking off
I couldn't
Lacazette?
understand that.
Take off Pepe. He ain't done nothing in the game. Take off Pepe. Pull on the Bamyang on the left-hand side. Simple things. Yeah.
Mm.
Second substitution. Take off Smith Rowe. Put on Odegaard. Put him on. That should be your second substitution.
Yeah.
Saka should stay out on the right hand side. There's no way Saka. You should play Saka left back. Why are you doing that for? You know, it's poor management. Again, what I'm trying to say to you, we're going to start seeing this over and over. We're going to start beating the drums about this guy. Now, listen, I'm not saying I've written him off. I'm not written him off, but I've lost faith in him.
No.
Because God knows what he can pull off come summer with the signings that we're getting. Right about now, yeah, when it comes to management and it comes to know what you need, it's the most important thing is to make sure that you got cover for every position. And, you know, he's basically just got shot at people because he doesn't get along with them and he can't manage them. And that's poor.
Yeah. You're right, man. You're right. I'm gonna hold my hands up today and say, you know what? You're making sense. You're making a lot of sense. The thing is, like,
seriously, bro, listen to me. I'm vexed right about now. I'm vexed because of the whole. It's been panic at Arsenal, panic to get Özil out, panic to get Mustafi out, panic to get Klasnak out, panic to get Socrates out, panic, get him out. But what about the stability and what about the ambition of the club to do what it needs to do? You know, I feel, that this guy, Arteta, is underestimated the job that he's got at hand. Underestimated it. Do you know what I mean? I think that he's underestimated. Instead of working with players and trying to find the best way of getting things out of players, he just chose to get them out the door and work with young players. Do you know what I mean?
It's not a bad thing, though.
Yeah, but you can say it's not a bad thing. You can say it's not a bad thing all day long. But you know what? You know where he's sitting in the league? You know where we're sitting in the league?
10th.
All right, then, cool. So you tell me ain't a bad thing. You tell me ain't a bad thing. Your priority as a manager. I don't care about all that. Your priority as a manager is to win a result-based business. If you're not winning, you're not doing your job. I'm sorry. You can't manage a big club like Arsenal and think you're going to get grace like that. What kind of grace you looking? It's bullshit. Tottenham are playing shitter than us. And look at them. Look at Tottenham and look at us. It's a shame, blood.
Tottenham.
Aston Villa doing a double over us.
I think he's Tottenham had a good start, though.
Listen, Aston Villa doing a double over us. Are you being for real?
Yeah, that's. But then again, you know what? Aston Villa, one of the teams that did well, though, innit? They did well this year. Like in the summer, they bought good. They got a good manager. Same with Everton. They're the same as Everton. If you ask me, they both did well in the summer.
Okay.
And you see,
okay.
I know. What I wanted to say quickly with the youth,
this is Arsenal Football Club.
Yeah, but we're on a. You know, we're down though, man. At the moment, we're down.
No. It's because people have a low expectation of us. I have a very high expectation of us.
Yeah.
I just to beat them today, and the reason why we didn't beat them today is because the manager has made ill decisions in the summer, in the January transfer market, and even with his substitutions today.
Yeah.
Absolutely abysmal. A man in the group says, yo, I knew we was going to get that result today because any team that presses our midfield, we don't know what to do. Man, listen. People are looking at Thomas Partey like he's going to help us and he's going to change things. I got news for you. Thomas Partey ain't going to change shit. You understand me? He ain't going to change shit. Yeah? I can't believe, the man took off Lacazette, and put Aubameyang up front. He turned Aubameyang into the invisible man. Aubameyang can play to his back towards goal. He cannot play. He's a man that likes to run at man.
No.
You get me? Do you get me?
Yeah.
So why on earth are you playing? You're taking Lacazette off and bring, like, listen, bro. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of this shit.
Mm.
I'm tired.
The thing
I'm
is,
tired.
I just wanted to quickly go back to playing youth. I thought just quickly to talk about Villa. I thought Villa had this guy Ramsey. He looked pretty good, man. He was a young guy. He looked good when he came on, and I think Villa have got a pretty young team actually. When you look at it, and it made me think about something while I was watching the game. I was thinking some of these older players are kind of like, yeah, man, getting my big wage, I'm chilling, playing football. You know what I mean, having a good life. But then I look at Villa and I was thinking, they've got this guy, Ramsey, he's 18 years old. And he was running at no fear, just running. And I was thinking to myself, you know, it's, okay, we've done it with Saka, we've done it with Emile Smith-Rowe. And I'm like, it might make sense to play 5 or 6 young players who are like that, who are fearless, as opposed to playing the old guys, you know what I mean? And even when you think of someone like Bellerin, who's still quite young, he's somehow fallen into the old, you know, he's an old guy now for the Arsenal. He's been playing for a long time, so he's kind of old. So you got to get rid of someone like this and say, you know what, let me try someone younger, someone who's got the ambition. You know what I mean?
Bro, listen, all I can say to you, is that you can say that what you want, but that ain't gonna work either. That ain't gonna work either. What needs to be worked is that you need cover. You need people playing in their positions, and not people playing out of positions. That's what you need. You need that Bellerin needs to be gone. He's no good. He's no good. The only good thing about Bellerin is his movement. He'll make them runs. He's not a lazy player. He'll work hard, but he's very limited in his ability. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I don't know why though, man, because he didn't start that way.
In his ability, very limited. Very limited. But he has a good attitude. He can run. And Arteta just loves players like that. You know, as a manager, yeah, you got to be able to get the best out of people that you find very difficult. You have to find that thing in that somebody and bring it out. Not say, look, bring it to the table or you don't come on the table. That's the wrong attitude to have. I'm seeing that a lot of these managers now that are coming up, they demand this, but they can't bring this. You get me? You're gonna sometimes you're gonna have a player that's here, but what defies you as a manager is by bringing that player up here. That's how good you are. Because that's what you call a miracle worker. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's called a miracle worker. And he's not a miracle worker. He's just a coach.
Yeah. Not yet, though. He could develop into one.
But at the moment, he's just a coach. He's just a coach.
I mean...
And this is what I'm trying to say to you. I've not written him off, but I've lost faith in him. He's just a coach. Yeah, I mean, because what he does on the training pitch, his preparation for games, how he develops players on the training pitch, good, very good. But you building someone's character to get from here to there, because what you have to understand, yeah, is that it's only 5% his ability. 5% his ability. The 95% of it is character.
No.
95% is character. You have got to find a way of tapping in to that player's mind, set to his ability, so he can tap into his ability and bring that out of him. You have to do that as a coach, as a manager, and he can't do it at this moment in time. He's failing the players around him. He's failing them. Do you know what I mean? Players have left Arsenal that are damn good, you know.
Yeah, but it doesn't fall at the feet of Arteta. Not all of them.
Listen,
you know.
Listen, I'm telling you straight, bro. I'm telling you straight. When you step in as a manager, yeah, you're gonna get criticized. You're gonna get criticized. I'm sorry, you're gonna get criticized. You step into a club like Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool, Man City. Now you're gonna get criticized. We're gonna get criticized. You're gonna get criticized, yeah, because they're big clubs. No. And they got good players there before you stepped in there. you have to try and get the best out of the players. Sometimes a player is not good. You can't do nothing with them. Yeah, but that may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, there's a problem. You can only work with young players. That's a problem. It's a problem, blood. If you can only work with young players, that's a problem. If you can only inspire young players, yeah, that's a problem. And that's where we are with this manager. He can only work with young players. Can't work with older players unless they're licking his balls.
the thing is though, maybe that. I mean, let's be honest. If the management decide, yeah, you know, we're going to stick with Arteta. You know, he's a young guy. We want to keep him for a longer term.
Yeah. No matter what happens, they're going to stick with him. They're going to stick.
Yeah,
with him.
I mean, I think it's the right choice too.
He's already said to them, yeah, this is what I need, and they've said to him, we can't deliver. So he says, all right then.
You think that's what he said though? Because look.
Absolutely.
Well, look.
Listen, he said, yeah. They've said to him, we've got to cut the wage bill down. We're going to get that player out. And he's turned around and says, well, we get that player out, then this is his answer, right? We've got to get them out as well. But that's going to affect my team, but so what?
Yeah, but look, you got Arteta, he's a young guy. You can keep him there for a long time, 10, 15 years. And at some point, he's going to develop. Like, if you compare it to someone like Jurgen Klopp, who's the obviously Liverpool manager. He's been a manager for 15 years. He's also a lot older. You know what I mean? He's learned his trade. Went from Mainz to Dortmund. Went from Dortmund to Liverpool. Does a great job, and has built his skill set. Arteta now is at the point, like you said, he's a YTS guy. He's on a huge training scheme. Learning, he's got his friendship going, and he's going to need. What is this? Is this his first full season? So he's almost had a season and a half by the end of this season. You're going to get him. You're going to need to give him 3 years at least before he starts getting comfortable, gets in his rhythm. So we're going to suffer anyway, man. We're going to complain all we want, man, for now, because we are not going to go up. We're not going to get anywhere at the top. Not for the next two years. I don't know, that sounds horrible, but we know that the management at Arsenal are not going to say, what's his name? The guy, Kroenke. He's not going to be like, yo, right, Arteta, here's 500 million. Do what you want. He's not going to do that. He's too busy financing his Rams stadium and all these American ideas. And then when he passes away in a few years, because he's an old guy anyway, his son's probably going to do the same thing. We're more interested in American sport. So we're going to have to, Arteta's going to have to be like you just said, he's good at bringing young players. So he's going to have to get young players who are going to listen to him. Because remember, it wasn't so long ago that Arteta was playing. So a lot of these guys look at him and be like, I used to play with this guy, man. That's probably what Ozil thought. I play with this guy. Yo, Arteta, what you saying, man? You know it is when one of your friends becomes the manager. You're like, yo, you gonna do me a favor? Yeah, can you hook me up? So he needs to get all these players who have got this kind of level of respect for him, and getting all the younger players who are like, we're kind of scared of him. He's the boss now. He ain't messing around. And then we could start focusing on getting the players to really, when he can manipulate them enough so that they play for him 100%. Then we got a good future prospect, man.
You have got a good point there, and I like the point that you dropped on me. But what I will counterpunch is this.
Okay.
Have that conversation with that player, like with Mesut Ozil, and say, look, I need you. You're a vital part of my plans of what I'm doing moving forward. I think the process that Arteta went down in regards to, when you played three at the back, you won a silverware, and then, after lockdown, he bummed him out, and then at the start of the season, he literally didn't have him in the squad. I think that was a wrong move. I believe that he went in too hard. Going hard, but have that olive branch for you to come back in. Not based on results, but based on your attitude and based on our relationship. You get me?
Yeah, sure.
You iced him out. You iced him out, man. You iced him out. And we're always going to come back to this situation because could we do with him as Ozil today? Absolutely, we could have done with him.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, say, could we do with him as Ozil now? Absolutely, we could do with him now. But the problem that we have is that we have a manager that is young, arrogant, carries a lot of pride, very unforgiving. Not a very good man management, but very good on the training field. You know, this is the reason why he's got the Arsenal job, because he's a good coach. He's got good drills. He sees the game in a certain way. He's very highly thought of as a coach. Worked under Pep Guardiola, who is one of the best coaches in the world. You get me? He's that, but they have a different way of dealing with players. You understand me? Like, we go back to the rare breed of man managers like your Harry Redknapp's and your Alex Ferguson's. You know, they're the ones that could just literally that had the magic tongue, that had the magic way of dealing with players. You understand me? And that breed's dying out now. But I believe that you have to have a very close relationship with your players, especially ones that are very talented. Sometimes you're gonna have to be their best friend, but sometimes you can be their enemy at the same time. Yeah. But yet, so you don't know how to bring them back in, bring them up when they're down, and bring them down when they're up. That's your job.
Yeah.
Easier said than done, yeah. But that's the way I look at things. I'm a manager myself. I know what I have to do with my players. I know what it takes. Get me? I'm not at the level of these mans here, but yet still, man management is so key and vital to get the best out of players. It is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure.
And you letting go players and disassembling your team to compete in the Premier League ain't helping nobody. This is the problem.
Yeah.
Problem.
You're right, man. So, you're right. But we can.
Let's go to player ratings.
Yeah, man.
I'll let you start first, Ryan.
Ryan was one of the better players today. I'll give him a 6. 6 out of 10. Bellerin. Your friend.
I just he offers nothing. He offers nothing going for nothing. The only thing he offers, as I said to you, is his movement off the ball. But even when he runs in behind, he doesn't do anything. You know what I mean? Not one cross found a player today. Not one again. Like, I don't want to talk about it no more. Holding for you.
Holding was, man, he should have tracked his man. He was probably at fault for that goal. He wasn't close enough, man. I think when the ball comes in, you got to be at least your job is just to get the man. He didn't get his man, so I'm going to give him a 3 for that, man. I'm sorry, because we lost as well. So
Gabriel 5. Cedric
was also another one who made the mistake, and he lost his man on that side. Allowed the cross to come in. Yeah. 3.
Rating?
3.
Cool. I'm going to give Saka 6. I felt that he tried, should never have been removed from the right wing to go left back. That was a bad move. Poor management. He tried. Got fouled, got targeted. I think once he left that side, then there was no threat going down the right-hand side anymore. Yeah. Partey.
No. Well, you did Partey, didn't you? No, you did Saka? Sorry. I don't know why I'm thinking of Partey. Partey was all right. It was an all right game for him. I'll give him a 5. Yeah.
Shaka 5. Shaka didn't really offer anything. 5. On the left-hand side was Pepe.
Pepe had a couple of chances still. He's coming off the back of a couple of goals. I think he was a bit unlucky, especially one of his shots. He grazed like the post. I'm giving him a 5 as well, man. one of the shining lights in the bad game.
I want to give Lack a 5 as well because he was doing all right linking up play before he got taken off. You know, he was trying, but you know the manager told us to put Aubameyang up front, who became the invisible man. I'm not gonna rate any of the subs. I can't rate any of the subs. It's just ridiculous because they just didn't have no impact because they was not using their positions apart from Odegaard. You know what I mean? And even he had a flipping great chance.
He had a good chance, yeah.
Even he had a good chance. But you know, when I look at clear-cut chances today, yeah, Villa had more clear-cut chances than Arsenal.
They had 8 shots on target out of 12. We had 3 shots on target out of 14.
Exactly, and you know what that is, yeah, because we're a counter-attacking team.
Yeah, probably.
We're a counter-attacking team. You know why we're a counter-attacking team? Because we dilly-dally on the ball too much. We don't know how to unlock defenses. You know, I could go deeper into, you know, the problems that Arsene Wenger had when he was at Arsenal in regards to unlocking defenses. And this is the reason why he valued Ozil so much, because Ozil was a person when you had the ball, he would make things happen. And I'm very disappointed in Arsenal, in the management, in the leadership of Arsenal for getting rid of a player just like that, because he's the player that you needed in these situations. Putting that pressure on a young kid like Smith Rowe, he's nowhere near Ozil's level.
No.
So, you know, I'm now waving the right flag on top 4.
Top 4's gone a long time ago, man. You should never be...
I had a chance. We had a chance. Now it's gone. Now it's gone. Now it's gone.
I mean, to be fair, it's not gone.
I don't think we're going to be playing in Europe next season, and that's down to the way. That's down to the way the management have gone. I think Lacazette will be sold in the summer. Aubameyang will stay there. Lacazette will be sold. I just see Arsenal now being a stabilised mid-table team. Our glory days now are done. Our future is now done. We're mediocre. We're going backwards now, and I accepted that.
You know, don't be so doom and gloom. You know, because if you look at it, we were in Manchester City a few years ago. They weren't even in. They were like League 2, I think. They weren't even in the Championship, and now like they're sitting pretty at the top of the Premier League. Who else? Leicester fought for a long time, man. They're the top 3. Who else? Didn't West Ham go down? They went down once. They've come back up. So to be fair, it's, you know, we're gonna go down. Leeds have come back, man. Even Leeds, you know, after years and years and years, they've been in Championship fighting to get back up. They got back up and they're doing a good job. So you know what? We've been a good team for the best part of 20 years. So now we're like, okay, we're gonna have our little break. We're gonna have our little, you know, fight with mid-table. And hopefully in a couple of years, we'll get it right, man. Trust me, we'll get it right. All I'm saying is, I think we need to keep faith. Not go into the merry-go-round of sacking in managers and try and get new managers in all the time. I think we should try and stay with consistency and get one manager to come in, which is Arteta or whoever else, to stay with the team for a good 5 to a decade, 10 years. I guarantee you in 10 years, if we got the same manager for 10 years, we'll be back in the Champions League, or we'll even have won the Premier League once. If we stick, it's consistency, man. That's all I'm going to put on that. Don't be doom and gloom, man. We're not going to do well the next couple of years. Forget it. It's been like that for about 3 or 4 years now. So let's just expect. I mean, top 4 is not completely finished. We're only like 7 points off West Ham, who are sitting in 5th. And Liverpool got 2 points more than them with the game in hand. You know, anyone could slip up a couple of times, man. But I'm just saying, I'm not saying we're going to get top 4. We ain't going to get top 4, but Europe's still possible. But I wouldn't want to get either of them, to be fair. I think we need a year out of Europe and a year out of all that stuff to focus on our league form and get our team back up. That's how I'm going to end it. All right, man. See you, my brother. No music today. I'm just going to end with a nice little outro. See you, man. Good night.
Peace. it.